Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Strength in English. In this session, we are going to learn critical analysis of the poem The Darkling Thrush by Thomas Hardy. Dear students, in the first place, with regard to critical analysis, we find The Darkling Thrush is a suggestive title. The Darkling Thrush is an apt and suggestive title for the poem. It is so because it is the singing bird that is used to thematize the poem. The happy voice of the bird startles the poet, who finds himself engulfed by gloominess within and without. At first, he fails to understand the rationality of the bird, thus expressing its happiness when there is nothing of hope and promise around. Then he thinks that the bird might have found some possibility of hope. That's why it is said in the poem, "Some blessed hope whereof he knew and I was unaware." Secondly, we say poem with a message. Though the Darkling Thrush gives no obvious message, it is certainly a poem of hope. It is, of course, a complex poem and can be read at many levels. The poem describes an evening scene on a very cold wintry day minutely. The descriptive imagery is at its best, which is completely taken from the poem itself. I leaned upon a coppice gate when frost was spectral grey and winter's dregs made desolate the wakening eye of day. But as the poem advances, we gather that the main interest of the poem lies not in the desolation of the wintry scene, but the desolation in the speaker's own heart. There is correspondence between the mood of nature and the mood of a human being, and yet the song of the bird confirms that this is not so. Though the speaker seems to be totally hopeless and listless, this is not true of nature. The bird's song is a reminder of the good old days to come. It indicates the birth of a new era which may bring some good to mankind. This note of mysticism is confounding. Thomas Hardy, being sceptic, refers to some religious quality in the concluding lines of the poem. Thirdly, we say a lyric in form. The poem employs traditional structure. So what do we mean by traditional structure? Which means it is a beautiful, regular, divided into 4 stanzas, each stanza with a rhyme scheme AB, AB, CD, CD. The poet uses mostly perfect rhymes, though there is the use of near rhymes in stanza 3, small soul, and in stanza 4, through new. Most of the rhyming words, grey, desolate, sky, liars, fires, canopy, evensong, etc., are linked to the theme of the poem and help build up the required atmosphere. The rhyme scheme is regular and the meter normal. This creates a tension in the poem. This regularity clashes with the mood of the poem itself. If everything is wrong, the world is ending, why should the poet use a regular structure? Does it mean that we should not trust the speaker? Finally, we have imagery. There are striking images in the poem, such as the speakers leaning against a coppice gate, which is considered to be a visual imagery. The tangled vine stems scoring the sky. This is a visual imagery. The cloudy canopy. This is also a visual imagery. A voice arising among the black pits. This is an auditory imagery. Most of the images come from the world of nature. Thank you, students. Thank you so much for attending this session and learning. Keep learning. At the same time, after watching the video, kindly put forth your comments. If you really like this video, click the like icon and kindly subscribe to this channel, and then you can forward this particular video to your friends, relatives, students, teachers, everyone, those who are really in need of learning. Thank you once again. God bless everyone.